Oh, shit.
We have a potential 600 in progress for most of each. Subject is 25 and appears to have shit his pants.
Get back here.
Wildlife, wildlife, I live a wild life in a sweet, positive way, but I like to get my dick dirty. Uh-oh, hey, clean it up, YouTube. What are you gonna demonetize me? I'm already rich, bitch. No, I'm not. We on our way, though. I can't wait to be rich. All the money I get, I just put back into my little empire, and I just can't wait to fucking buy some land and farm a little homestead. you wanna grow some blackberries and blueberries? And I almost said something naughty. Well, you know, play with the soil and sit like a woman? Yes. Man, I'm watching that fool Adrian Grenier from Entourage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gay, but that's a handsome man. That's a handsome man. I was wondering where he went, and my sister's been in love with him forever. I used to watch Entourage. It's such a fun show. And he went off the grid and like quit Hollywood and ranches and farms and is all like holistic, grow your own stuff off the grid. And I started following him, and it's just dope. And I saw that, and then I found these like, I don't know if they're homesteads. I don't know the words. You know what I'm saying? And but those homes, they call them earth ships, where they build the home into the earth so it stays cool in summer and it's insulated through the earth. And they build this shit with like old crap. Becca Martinez was talking about it too, like literally straw and clay. And these people used old tires for certain parts and columns and just filled it with dirt and then mudded it up. You know what I mean? Mudded it up. Mudded it up. That's a word. Is it? Slap that mud on it. I've been doing good. I've been going, well, not today. It's been cold outside. The rain. The monsoons. And I've been going on beach walks. I've been cold showering. I'm on, what the hell day is it? 14 days, no weed, 2 weeks. Oh, I miss it. I finally stopped crying. Cried a lot. You're like, weed? That's how much you love weed? You cried for 4 or 5 days straight? It does suppress emotions. You don't think it do. Did I say that right? You don't think it do? Remember the other podcast when I said I was highly intellectual and then I said, you don't think it do? You know what I mean? You can't do comedy be a dum-dum. You gotta... I have my wits about me, but only in certain areas. I know I struggle in others. You don't think I do? You don't think I do? I know what I am. Yeah, just cold showers. I said that one. I've been on that. Every fucking shower I take, I end it. And not no bitch shit. Because before, and not no bitch shit, as I sit like a bitch. My nuts, they're smashed. They really are, though. I always sit like this. It's not that comfortable. You gotta like, ugh. And then, now I'm all right. Now it's all up here, Oh, I pinched one on the side. And I don't know. I just like to sit like this. My mom always goes, stop it. I want kids. I love pussy, Mom. Anyways, this is a weird sentence. What was I talking about? ADHD? What ADHD? Cold showers. Before I used to be a bitch and only do it for like 30 seconds. 20 seconds maybe to 1 minute. Now I'll be bumping some music and whatever song's on, I'll like whole song and into the next one and just take it. And you caught me a little bit of the tail end.
Yeah, I could tell it was a long one today.
Yeah, it's like, whoo. Yeah. Once again, if you're sad, you're depressed, take a motherfucking cold shower and come back at me. Different person. It's in my act, but it's truth. It's hard to be depressed when you're under cold water going, whoo, yeah, and just hooting and hollering and dancing and jumping and all the things. And then surprisingly, you get out and you're not cold. You're minty. I cannot preach that shit enough. We're into the healthy stuff. I ain't taking no head meds. Fuck you, doctor. What STD? That's just some mud. Crud, white crud. Chris Farley, rest your soul. If you don't know Black Sheep, go watch it. It's a fantastic flick. And so the eventful things. I went on a hot date. A lot of red flags. Hope she doesn't listen to this. We ain't gonna name names though. Good grief. First red flag. Got hit up on Facebook. Who hits you up on Facebook? And then you click on the photos and you're like, good God, beautiful woman, beautiful. She is like Hawaiian, French, black, and what was the other one? French. Did I say that? Mm-hmm. Well, what? She had like all sorts of shit. Gorgeous, fucking Jamaican, Hawaiian, French, and something else. It's just smoke show, like posed for Playboy and shit. And she's like, hey, and I was like, hey, wow, wow. So we go on a date, because I don't drink and I do comedy at night, lunch. And then she's late, another red flag. And then she's like, can I drink? I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And out was a glass of wine. In my head, I'm like, it's 2. It's 2 p.m. I'm sober. Not that matters. Do you? Not everyone has my problems. Not everyone's a fiend. Not everyone's an addict. There are normal persons that can enjoy a glass of wine. And then she's so sweet. She brings me coffee and bullets. She got me these bullets. And that's not a red flag to me. That made me fall in love. I was like, oh, you're such a sweetie. Look at these. Plus P. FTX. Patent, I don't know. I just like guns, but I don't like violence, if that makes sense. Once again, I'm not trying to promote. I try to be clear on what I promote. I promote self-defense. Take care of yourself and your family. No psychopaths. No killing. Unless they're breaking your home there after your daughter. Then you smoke that motherfucker. That's what I'm about. And so she gave me these little bullets, and that was so sweet and awesome. And then we have a good time, and we eat and stuff. Oh, but then she ordered food, and she had 2 bites. 2 bites. And in my head, I'm like, what'd you order the food for? You know what I mean? I was like, I can't, another red flag. And then I took that shit to go. I'm ghetto. I was like, I don't care. I don't care. This is first date. Give me that. I'll eat that at home. I'm not paying for that. 2 bites, maybe 4 maximum. I might 2 big bites. I'm not exaggerating. It's like a little chepper, and I'm just like, eat the food. She said I wasn't that hungry, and I was like, what did you order it for? I ain't rich yet. There's leaks in this apartment. And then, but she's so hot. I'm like, who cares? I don't care how many. We need like 9 more red flags. So then we're walking the beach, and it's nice, and we're conversating and getting to know each other and whatnot. Oh, I forgot. We're in Hermosa, and she's like, oh, let's go to a bar. I want to take a shot. I'm like, all right. She's like, you like bars? I'm like, no, kind of PTSD and remind me of my old days of just being a dumb fucking drunk degenerate loser, and the smell of them makes me either sad or want to drink. And I said most of that, maybe not all, but like, no, I don't really like them. Then we go to Patrick Malloy's. I haven't been in there in 15 years. Been kicked out of that place at least 9 times. At least 9 times. Because Papa didn't raise no bitch. One of the times I got kicked out, I remember I was smoking a bowl. OG Kush, that's how I roll. And I just exhale a cloud. I'm in the bathroom. You could have gone outside, Craig. I'm old. This is a long time ago. Weed was not legal. It was medical, but even then it was like not, it wasn't what it is now. That is important to the story because even now, like maybe you get away with hitting a vape, but not a bowl of flour and a cloud of smoke. I hotboxed the bathroom and then the bouncer comes in and it's only me and clouds of smoke. And he's like, "You smoking in there?" I said, "No, sir." He's like, "Who is then? Who is?" "Not me. You ain't got no proof. You see the pipe in my hand? It's in my pocket." I didn't tell him that, you know. He doesn't know. He didn't see me go. He probably did. What are you doing there? Nothing to speak of. And then he goes, "All right, I'll show me what's in your pocket. And if there's not weed in there, I'll let you stay. And if not, you got to go." I said, "I'll leave, sir." But I didn't smoke any. You know, fucking lunatic. I wasn't sober yet. I was lying. I was lying to everybody. "I'm fine." And then I go out the back door and I run around the front and I sneak back in. You know, because the front, it's a different bouncer. Back, you know.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Ha ha!" You know, "Ravenga!" And and then I get kicked out. You know, I got kicked out twice and right there, 2 times in 5 minutes. Don't do drugs, kids. But if you do, lie about it. You're fine. You're fine. I didn't do nothing. You're not fine. Get help. And then, so that was a trip. I was like, oh shit. Oh, and I remember this other story. Holy shit. I remember I had to go pee real bad. And for whatever reason, there was a long ass line to the men's restroom and I wasn't going to make it. So I just started pissing in a cup under the table. But there's a table, you know. There's a table. So I'm just peeing. It's crowded. Everyone's shit-faced. No, I'm just pissing in cups. And then I see a buddy I hadn't seen in a long time. He's like, "Hey, Craig, what's up?" I'm like, no, not right now. Not right now. You know? Look away. No. And he's like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And he went, oh. He's like, "You sick fuck." I was like, I gotta pee. I'm on cocaine. What do you want? This felt like the thing to do. It was a different time. You could whip out your little pee-pee at the bar and piss in a cup, you know. 'Twas the best of times. 'Twas the worst of times. And, but not like that, you know. Just had to pee, you know. I'm a civilized man. Look how I sit. Huzzah. And so I'm pissing in cups, smoking in the bathroom. So then, she says some shit like, "You ever had pickled ears?" And I was like, What? No. No, I ain't got no pickled ears. What kind of ears you talk? Pig's ears. Okay, all right. Scared me there. Like, there's another red flag. And she gets like a big old cup of whiskey and just takes it. I'm like, oh, sweet Jesus. And then we go walking down the beach, and then it's Hermosa, you know, there's construction workers doing construction on houses. And she started, like, they're checking her out. She's smoking hot. And she's like, "Hey, what's up? How are you doing?" I'm like, what you doing? What are you doing? Construction, you know. You're lucky they didn't whistle and go, "Pussy," or, you know, it's construction work. Their words, not mine. I don't know what they say. Perverts. And she's gorgeous and beautiful and all that shit. And so everyone's checking her out, and she's got her huge breasts and they're pushed up. You know, she posed for Playboy and shit. She's like, "Why is everyone looking at me?" "'Cause you're fucking hot and your tits are in your face." But she keeps like, you know, you're going to get looked at when you're that gorgeous. But the fact that you still wonder, why is everyone looking at me? My nipples are out. That's why. and just came, and then she's doing the flirtatious shit. She's like, like pulling me in, but then like pushes me away, and I'm like, oh no, this is crazy. And then what else happened? There was a couple more. There was so many red flags. And then, she's like, I want to go to a show. And I gave her like all these nights. I got shows. Boom, boom, boom. Here, here, here. Oh, but I don't want to go by myself. I'm like, well, bring a friend. Oh, but it's hard to get them out of the house. I'm like, I'm just breaking. I'm like, oh my God. Thanks for the bullets, but no thank you. And then we kiss, just like a kiss, nothing crazy, just this is one smooch. And then she like punches me in the ribs when we kiss, and I'm like, oh Jesus, like kind of hard, I'm like, no, no. First of all, you probably can beat me up, and that hurt, and no, and then and I still try to hit it though, because I'm a fucking she's so hot, she's pulls from Playboy, smoke show. And but then she said this. She said, oh yeah, like my ex of 17 years is a Navy SEAL. And that's when I said, thank you, good night, I'm out of here. Because I invited her to my show later that night, and then she texted me. But then she said her ex-boyfriend's of 17 years, not 6 months, not 1 year, not 2, 3, 4, 17 years. He's a Navy SEAL. I said, good night, miss. Don't you ever contact me again. I don't want to die. Are you fucking nuts, lady? Come on, man. You got to lead with that. Holy shit. And then she texted me like, hey, I want to go to your show later. And I knew she's fancy. I knew this would get rid of her. I just waited like 2 hours to respond. This time it was on purpose. I do that all the time completely on accident. Because sometimes if people text me, how many, you ask me 2-3 times, what do you want to call this? I go, oh. Sometimes if I read something and I don't know how to respond that second, I just go like this. And I go, I'll figure it out. And I feel bad. Or I'm busy. This one was on purpose. And 90% of the time it's not on purpose though. So I just want to say that because people are like, you dick, is that what you're doing? No. This 1 or 2 times I've done that. And then sure enough, I was like, oh yeah. Like just way later, and she goes, never mind. And I was like, yes. She's too fancy, too high maintenance. If you don't respond to her in a nanosecond, bye-bye. That's fine, lady. You punch me in my ribs and your ex is a Navy SEAL. I am good on that. But thank you for the bullets, though. That is so sweet. So sweet. Why is everyone so nuts? I know I'm nuts. But I'm not that nuts. I'm conscious of my crazy, and I try to poke. Stay back, crazy. To my,
Yeah.
This is like, they get the eyes in the eyes, like they don't even know.
She hasn't dealt with a lot of consequences from being crazy because everybody looks past it.
I gotta respect anonymity. What happened there, Craig? Anonymity. I can't do the name or the photo, but I tell you what, you can't be goofy and pose for Playboy. Watch out now. And ran to the hills. Ran. That's also I'm this year's about boundaries, that like I never had any boundaries. I'm a people pleaser. Make everybody laugh, It's fine if people get mad at you because you say, no, I'm good. And they've never been turned down before, even though I did try. But, and boundaries for both sides, I predominantly speak about females because I'm a dude and I like chicks. But obviously, females, there's fucking dudes that you need boundaries with too. Hey, Playboy, You ain't the only dude I'm fucking right now. So back up. No, I don't know. Just, that sounded weird, but just whatever. Just chill ass motherfuckers. There's nothing sexier than somebody that's just cool. Just cool. Cool, calm, collected. No big deal. Yes, let's hang out. No, I can't. No big, no worries. No problems. I love, that's the hottest shit on earth. Just simplicity. Calmness, stillness. That's what I'm attracted to now. And big old fat asses. Yeah, I'm single now, so I do comedy. I've speaking of fat asses, this girl too, she's crazy. I'm crazy too, but she's so hot. Oh my God. So I did this show at this weird deli and this smoke show, another smoke show. This girl's so hot. I'll show you a photo of her after this. I was like, no, but I was talking to the homie and then she's like gave me some eyeballs, I'm not a dumb. I've been on this planet long enough. I know when someone's interested. I know when someone's not interested. But I had to run to do another spot, so I had to be quick with it. I was like, hey, what's up? I did good. Yeah. No, I didn't say that. But I was like, you got a dude? And she actually was like, yeah, I got a few. And I was like, I don't care. I'm funny. I don't care how big and buff they are. They got jokes. They got charisma. They got a tooth hole. And I was like, hey, I got to run to another spot. But can I get your number? That's why I asked if you have a dude. It's my way of being like, letting you know I'm interested and giving you an out. Be like, yeah, I got one. Leave me alone, hippie boy. I don't like your tooth hole. Or, hey, let me stick my finger in your tooth hole. Here's my number. It goes, give somebody an out. And then she gave me her number. And then I just wrote, like Craig Conant, hey, you're beyond beautiful, because she fucking was. And it was lovely meeting you. And then she doesn't respond. And I'm like, what did you give me your number for then? She doesn't respond to my text, but then she follows me on Instagram. I don't understand women. I'm fine with the no. I'm very polite. Like, it's okay. I get it. I'm key lime pie. You either love it or you're like, no, I'm good. I know what I am. Anyways, I'll try again. She's so hot. So hot. I'll try one more time. I say, like 3 strikes, you're out. I like baseball. I'll try 2 more times. It's fucking smoky. And just dating and being single and boundaries and like just like I am busy. I can't. And I am like not, or I like, cause I'm so fucking busy. It's exhausting. Good problems. I got 99 problems. I be working, baby. I be working on myself, healing. I be working on my career and touring and blowing up and clip machine, my spinal cord right there. Hiring more employees, starting a podcast studio. Like I'm spread thin, baby. But if you got a big old booty, I'll make time. But I just like people back to just where they have boundaries too, and just saying like, oh, I'm busy too. Okay, no worries. How about this day, this time? And then I was supposed to hang out with this sweetheart hottie with the big booty, but then some shit went down that was negative, and I was tired and I was exhausted and I was in a bad place, and I didn't want to bring that to her. So I and she was out anyways, but I flaked on her. I felt bad, but I was honest. I was like, this, and this happened. I told you about the comedy, just abuse from a comedy club that puts you in a shitty spot. And I was like, I don't want to come with bad energy. I want to, it's supposed to be fun time. And just fucking protect yourself, protect your energy and your family with these bullets. It's true though. I like that. And what else happened? Oh, Machine Gun Kelly's story. That was wild. Machine Gun Kelly. You're not on the gram, and that's why I love you. I told it on my story. Machine Gun Kelly was hanging at the Comedy Store at Comedy Chaos, Sam Tripoli's show. Sam Tripoli, I fucking love you. You're a gangster. He's a triple OG. comic, been in the game. He gave me some of my first paid spots. He recommended me to other comics that got me on their podcast, and he's just a man, and I love him. And he makes jokes, and he's crazy. He's a wild boy. He's a wild man. He's Armenian Italian, and he's a firecracker, and he don't back down from no man. He's been in high-speed police chases, all sorts of shit. He's a real one. That's why I love him. And anybody who's been in the police chase, my heart goes out to you. You're my people. Run. And so he the story will be better coming from him, but I walked up and just saw it start and him get in Machine Gun Kelly's face because he's Sam. But what had happened is he made jokes about Machine Gun Kelly, and it was funny, and everybody laughed, but Machine Gun Kelly got real mad, and he's an entitled little pussy boy, and then he made a big old stink and got in Sam's face and was like, "Fuck you, fool!" But he doesn't know that Sam's a motherfucking pit bull Rottweiler, and he went, "What?" And that's when I walked up, when I saw Sam go, "What?" and get right in, and then I was like, I'm just walking into the green room trying to hang with Felipe Esparza and all these people I love and look up to, and then Sam's about to fight Machine Gun Kelly, and security comes and everything, and now Sam's just poking him on purpose. He's like, "Sorry, did I get your pronouns wrong?" And he's right in his face. And then Machine Gun Kelly, and there's a lot of comics too in security, and we're I said it on my story, but it's the truth. If you swing at Sam, we will jump you. Like, that's why I love comedy and the brotherhood. It's like, fuck you, don't go. That's Machine. First of all, laugh and smile, and all is good. Because they actually had a photo together earlier, because he was there because he likes comedy. Also, if you don't know that you're the brunt of a joke, if you call me a dirty fucking hippie, I laugh, because I am a dirty fucking hippie. And then Sam just got in his face, and it was crazy, and he got kicked out of the main room, and he had to go to the original room, because there's 3 rooms at the Comedy Store, but he was 86th from Sam's show, and he was like, "I don't give a fuck who you are." That's what's so dope about the Comedy Store. They're like, "Get out, Machine Gun. This is Sam Tripoli's house tonight. This ain't the Staples Center. This ain't your show, bitch. If we're at your show, you kick us out. If we disrespect you, I'm sure all your rock star boys will jump us too. That's fair. But also, just fucking laugh at jokes. You bitch. That's perfect time to say bitch. Laugh. No problem. Laugh. Good time. No fights. No drama. Now the world knows you're a dumb bitch and a piece of shit. And you're validating everyone's thoughts, because we always thought that. But if you laughed and were a good sport about it, then we're like, "Oh, you know what? Machine Gun Kelly isn't a bitch. He's a nice guy. He's a funny dude. He took a joke. He didn't get offended at a joke at the Comedy Store, at a comedy club." Post Malone was there. I met him. Nicest guy in the fucking universe. He was like a kid in a candy store. And I didn't even know who he was at that time, because I'm a dingleberry. And I was hanging with Post Malone, and I was like, "I don't know who you are, but you got a glow about you, sir." And he had all these tats on his face. He had always tired. I was like, "I know you got money, because you can't have those chains and those tats, And he was so sweet and so nice. I'll never forget his energy. I just remember going, "I don't know who you are, but I love you." And he was just cool, and he was laughing, and we were having a good time. You could have been like Post Malone, but instead you got offended at a fucking joke. Your lady's hot, though. That Megan Fox. Watch out now. Maybe she has the dick in the relationship, and that's why he's so upset. That sounds bad in this time, but you know what I meant. Where's the pants? Maybe she wears the pants in the relationship. Can't talk about nothing no more. Fuck the homeless. I'm just kidding. That was just for spite, because I said homeless. And actually, one person just said unhoused. And I went, and it made me get mad. I was like, "Oh, the homeless got an iPhone. They're watching my story." They're watching my story on their iPhone or Android, because they're homeless and you can't afford iPhone. Get the fuck out of here. This world's fucking Skittles unfit for human consumption. You know how many pounds of Skittles I've eaten in my life? I was very upset when they turned lime into green apple. Sacrilege. 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 Yeah, that's by the Yeah. That's a good song. Anyhow, they're trying to kill us. Wake up. Num 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 num. How long we been rolling?
Half hour.
That was a half hour?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm a good storyteller. Jesus. It shows. Got a wood sign. It's not that fucking foam board where the letters fall off because it's paper. This is a long solo intro. Today I have on a guest. I have on my primo, my cousin from my Mexican side. And I also want to get on my white side cousins because I want to show the polar opposites of my family, and it's in my act. And I think it's so funny because my family is some of them are gangsters, some of them are golfers. And they're not all gangsters, but that's obviously fascinating and interesting and spicy and fun to talk about, you know, minus some of the sad stuff of losing family member to gang violence. And but it's just crazy that one of my cousins is literally in the hole right now, locked up, and another cousin is in college on a scholarship for golf. That's true stories. And it's just, it's funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. You know, it's fascinating. It's just a wild world. And I'm proud of both sides. I love my cousin. I mean, he got a motherfucking scholarship for golf. That's so crazy. Fool's going to be like Tiger Woods. He's probably going to go pro. And that's dope. That's so dope. And we're going to get my cousin a lawyer. We're going to get him out of the hole. And I'm going to put some money on his books. And we're going to get him some mushrooms. And you'll hear a bit of the conversation because my cousin that's in prison actually called while my other cousin was on the show. I mean, the serendipity of all this is insane. I was like, of all the timing, you know? Mm-hmm. I thought it was my other cousin in Vegas. And it was like, will you accept a call from correctional facility? I was like, oh, it's fucking Baby Bozo. Shit. And, but I like something he said. He said something this is why I like some of the gangster aspects. He's like, I chose this life and this is what I chose. It's just a certain, they don't lie to themselves, you know? Like, no, this is what I chose, this is what I do, and this is what I have to do. I mean, obviously, I don't like senseless violence and murder. That's awful. I would never try to promote that. But also, if you are from that universe, I understand it over there, but I clearly want no part of it. I like jokes and happiness and spreading light and joy and healing and holistic medicine. Medicine, not big harm. Sorry, I'm so weird. And yeah, just a fascinating. It's all nuts. It's all nuts. I follow the mafia stuff too. Michael Franzese. I don't like Sammy the Bull because there's two mobsters with podcasts. And you could tell the difference. One guy's talking about God and light and changing his life and don't murder. It's terrible. Don't live that life. I went to prison. I saw horrible shit. I did horrible shit. And the other guy's bragging and boasting about shooting a guy in the back of the head. It's just like, it's just awful. So my shout out to Michael Franzese or whatever. I can't pronounce your name, sir. No disrespect. I know you're a retired mobster. But about God and light and changing in a good way. And Sammy the Bull's a murderer that ratted on the Teflon Don and got it free, even though he murdered like something unfathomable, 26 hits or something. I don't know. They got YouTube channels. It's crazy. This is America. 26 hits and you're out on the street. I messed up that number, but it's a lot. A lot. Mucho hits. Mucho hitsos. See how whitewashed I am? Get the fuerte, Holmes. I knew what gun is this fuerte. Anyways. They have on my cousin, Joseph. They fucking named the 3 boys Joshua, Joseph, and Jonathan. Come on. He's fucking tongue twisters here. I know which one's which, but when you go to be quick with it, it's like, you know. My mom calls me Johnny still. That's her brother. I'm your son. I'm Philip. She calls me Philip. That's my middle name. She'll go, Johnny, Norma, Johnny, Philip. What's your name? You know, it's just, I got on the homie, my cousin, Joseph, and we talk about some stories. And then my other cousin, Baby Bozo, Joshua, calls in. And just it's just wild. It gets a little dark, a little sad because, you know, we talk about our cousin who lost his life to gangbanging, and our other cousin who lost lost his life to drugs. Did I say our life to gangbanging the first time?
No, I think you said his.
Oh, okay. And it's just, once again, I'm not trying to promote that stuff. I'm trying to just show the truth of it and why not to do it, because fuck. 2 cousins dead, two locked up. And that's not good. The beach is good. A farm is good. A house is good. Gardening good. Cats, dogs. A wife, a husband, whatever the fuck you want. Or solitude. You want to go be in the woods? Not the hole. I'll do solitude in the woods. The woods. I'll pass on the hole. I've seen Shawshank Redemption and the Dufresne. I've seen American Me. I'll be somebody's bitch. I'll be like, my cousin out of the hole. I need protection. Help me. Baby Bozo, help me. I don't got hands. I mean, I got hands, and I don't got hands. I got jokes. I am a comedian. Wild life. Wild boys. And, yeah, that would be interesting. I'll get my golfer cousin on, too. He's got a scholarship. That fool is like shot like, I said negative 13. Minus 13. That's the weather, Craig. Titleist. That's a golf brand. I know stuff. Yeah, it's just crazy. Different paths, man. Different paths. But once again, I love you all. Thank you for listening and liking my podcast, sharing it. I get all the messages. I get all the DMs. And today's guest is my cousin. He's got a good poop story, though, that's for sure. He also drank too much weed, and he was really high. And I think he got stuck. He's like, I was like, you party all night, you don't sleep, and then you drink 20 milligrams of Lagunitas weed water. Yeah. You're going to be quiet. No, but I love him, and that's my family right there. And, yeah, and I'm just glad he's doing good, and he got out of that life, and he is about bettering himself, and I see it on his Instagram. He's always sharing all the good stuff, the positive stuff, and just getting rid of, for lack of better words, this is my words, knucklehead behavior. We're here to get rid of knucklehead shit. I'm done stealing my family's car to go score dope in the hood. That's knucklehead behavior. I'm retired. And, yeah, that's it. Tune in. My special guest, my cousin, my primo, from my Mexican side. And he's a wild boy. He's a wild man. And, but once again, don't come at me. I got my cousins. I got cousins and I got bullets. I'm just kidding. These are jokes. But, I mean, I do have the bullets. And that's it. I just love you all. Tune in right now to my cousin.
Quit talking about when I should steal your weed.
Hello. You used to steal my weed. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, to all the haters out there, I told y'all I was Mexican. Y'all motherfuckers don't be believing me. These fucking cock bitches. I say it in my set a lot, for a lot of different reasons. First of all, it fascinates me and it's funny, the different polar opposites of being white and Mexican. And then also, too, it does anger me when people are like, no, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. No, I'm just kidding. Did you get the mic to your mouth?
Oh, you can hear my fat ass breathing. I let myself go.
You turn it up. It's okay, man. We'll get you working out. We'll get you sober. We'll find God. We'll get you on some mushrooms. We'll get you out of that gangster shit.
Oh, yeah,
you retired now a little bit? No? Yeah. I don't know how it goes. I know you moved to Indio to get away.
I had to come out of retirement today.
Yeah?
Yeah, I saw I was busy in the morning.
Oh no.
Yeah. But I might end up with a Lolo. So
I don't even know what Lolo is. A case?
No, lowrider.
Oh, a low rider. I didn't know what a Lolo was. There's a lot of different. There's so much slang. No, I've talked about it a bunch on my podcast. I'm fascinated with the gangster shit because I like a lot of aspects of it. Of just fucking bow down to no man and just stand up for what's right. But then obviously senseless murder and stuff. Not so much. Not my bag of tea. I like mushrooms and finding God and whatnot. Why is this so quiet in my ears? Turn this shit up, bro.
Are you sure?
Am I going deaf?
Yeah.
I am like my daddy. God damn it. Yeah, we gotta mix in some burpees, bro. I can hear you breathing over there,
That's
bro.
what I'm saying. I'm like, so I gotta put it back a little bit. I actually started doing them again the other day. Fuck. I was doing the rocking chairs. Shit, the next day my flat ass stomach felt it. I was like, God damn, I let myself go.
I see your stories, dude. You guys all now it's loud. I don't know. Maybe I just had wax in my fucking ear, dude. Y'all gotta take it easy on that sodium, bro. You make spread every other day, dude. The spread, if you don't know what spread is, it's the shit you make in prison, and it's top ramen and everything. And Hector taught me, brother Heck. And when the fuck does he get out? I was supposed to visit him.
I don't know. I think he's busted in Arizona, no?
Yeah, he moved to Arizona to get away from trouble. And I'm like, Arizona's racist, and you're Mexican, bro. And you look like a gangster, and he got locked up immediately. But he was with, I believe he was with Jacob, rest his soul. Our cousin, he OD'd. It's so sad. But it was Jacob and my cousin Hector in Arizona, and they just went out. Hector got some money from my grandma Kiki because she always felt bad for him because he just had a rough life. And then he got a shotgun because it's Arizona, you know, and then they're playing with it drunk or something. You may know the story better than me, but he accidentally shot the gun in his apartment and blew a hole in the wall. And the neighbor was like, "Oh my God." And then he got locked up again. But it was it was innocent. It was just, don't play with guns when you're drunk.
Yeah, always ends bad.
These are crazy stories. Damn, I didn't know that. I thought he was into that because I know he was into dope and I know he shot up and whatnot. But fucking bastards, just bamboozling fools. Because my homies that I grew up with, they purposely get fentanyl, not bamboozled, not on hoodwinked or on accident or whatever. And they request it, you know, because their tolerance has gotten there. And I'm just like, oh my God, I'm glad I got out. Goo.
Yeah, everyone's hooked on them blues.
Was it Blue Molly?
Nah, they're little fentanyl pills.
I was addicted to blues, but it wasn't fentanyl back then. It was just, they were like 1,000 milligram. They were a different version of Norcs. Norcos came in yellow, blue, and green. And they all hit a little different. And so you just collect them. And it was real. "'Twas the best of times and 'twas the worst of times." You know what I'm saying? I used to get all doped up with Hector, man. We used to go on when we used to go to Wilmington. And that's where he's from. Yeah. You ain't got no enemies, right? I don't be got looking over in the bushes, man. I'm a comedian, dog. I'm just trying to garden and better myself.
Nah, you're good. I don't know this guy.
Yeah. I don't know my cousin. No, I remember you used to come over to grandma's house in Lomita, and you guys used to just run amok, dude. Your brothers were little, and they come. I remember y'all three went in the bathroom, and my contacts were open, and my shit was on the mirror, and you guys were like 4, 5, and 6. What's the age differences?
Well, me and Big Head's 10 months.
Which one's Big Head? Because y'all got big heads in my book.
Well, all right. We're gonna call him Megamind.
Which one's Megamind? Jonathan. Yeah.
Yeah. So me and him are 10.5 months. Then Emily, I think, fuck, how old is she? 3 years. And then I think the youngest is 4.
I spaced out there. I got real loud. You saw that shit? I'm not even high anymore. I went like this. Dude, I'm going back to the program, AA, for sobriety and shit. And they made me read like this 2-page script. Fuck, bro. It was bad. It was bad. Like some of the words, I was like, what happened there, Craig? And everyone, and I can't name them, you know, it's anonymous, but there's a lot of comics there because we're all fucked up. Most of the world is, to be honest. And they're funny though, you know. So one of the dudes is like, read it again, Craig. And I'm like, no. I was butchering that shit. And anyways, how old are you guys? You're the middle. Jonathan's the oldest.
Yeah, Jonathan's the oldest. He's 20. Fuck, how old is he? 26?
And you're 25?
No. Wait. No, he's 27. Yeah.
27?
I'm already fucking... No, I'm 26. He's 27.
How old's Joshua?
Joshua's only 22. He's going to be 23.
He's in the hole right now still?
Yeah.
Damn.
He has to do 15 more months.
In the hole? That seems excessive.
Yeah. Well, at least he beat his case.
He did?
Yeah.
Nice.
He got a DA reject.
That's right. Riverside.
I told him.
That's a good thing about being incarcerated in California. There's so many criminals. You beat the case. 15 months? How do you see he better start praying to Jesus, man.
Yeah.
God damn. Or somebody. Allah, Buddha, whatever. So the whole, I'm ignorant to this shit because I only have done 3 days. I pulled up 6, but different hands. That's nothing. You can't ever leave.
Yeah.
No?
It's like 23.
He gets out 1 hour, 23 and 1? So he has 1 hour.
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes, don't they just lock you up 24?
Well, right now, that's what they're pretty much doing. Something like that. That's what he was telling me.
Fuck.
He was telling me it's different right now.
He had a cell phone in there, and we're communicating through Instagram. And he had Domino's Pizza. I was like, I try to turn it into a bit, but nobody laughs. Only Mexican people laugh. You know what's funny? When I do Mexican jokes, Mexican audience fucking love them. Because I make fun of my white side and my brown side. And Mexican people love that shit. And if I make fun of my Mexican side, what happened there, Craig? Make fun of my Mexican side in front of white audiences, they fucking hate it. It's so weird. I don't understand it. Because we'll be cracking up.
It's the Karen in them.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, no, it's funny. It's fucked up, but it's, you know, we have to make light of dark situations. But I would always hang out with Hector, and we'd get all pilled out and just drive Wilmington, and he'd show me all the different spots where they'd hang out and shit. And I don't know if we should go this dark, but he showed me the alley where Moses got, yeah, and he told me the whole story. It was terrible. My cousin got murdered. He got shot in the head. And he said he stood up to throw a bat, and he caught one. And then, are you into psychic shit and that stuff?
Like what?
Like psychic people who talk to dead people or do readings and all that shit? Santeria?
Oh, yeah. I just got my cards written not that long ago, too.
Yeah? Okay. Because I had my lady Sadie does that shit. And I didn't really tell her any details at all of what went down. And then she said he would have had it no other way, that he was just a down-ass fool, and he was a knucklehead, and he has no regrets about it. And she said she felt the pain in the back of her head, and I didn't tell her what happened. And I was like, damn, this shit's trippy, dude. Yeah, dark shit. Don't gangbang, y'all. Don't gangbang.
I don't know.
It's just like, I like power in numbers, but like for unions and healthcare and don't fuck with me government, but not for senseless fucking violence. That fool was, how old was he? 15?
Yeah, he was young, 14. 15.
14? Damn. But may this be a lesson to you if you do live that life. You don't have to, man. Just fucking, how many gangbangers, if they were offered a $50 an hour job at a union, would stop all that shit? But just, you know, I don't know. A few, yeah, most, all of them. They'll be like,
I would.
yeah, shit, I'll provide for my family. I don't need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but a lot of our family got out, right? Because Sean moved, he was gangster, and he moved out of state and became a foreman for Bimbo and shit and bought a house. You can always change your ways. And
Well, mama?
Your mama? Yeah, she's triple OG. I heard some stories. I don't know if we could tell them on the podcast. Can we?
I don't care.
I mean, yeah, I don't want. It's so long ago. Did you hear the one about the fools that threw the spit on her and threw a beer can at her or something?
No.
Am I supposed to tell these stories?
We can edit.
All right, maybe we'll edit this out. Anyways, it was in Wilmington, and some fools hit on your mom. This is like 20, 30 years ago. Yeah, some fools hit on her, and she wasn't having it, and then they got mad, and they pretty much assaulted her. But she was with my other cousin that isn't really active in that world. And then so she drove just a few blocks. She said, "Get out the car." And then she dropped my cousin off. And then she just drove back, went pop, 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 and shot at those fools. And then just that. But, you know, they shouldn't have thrown a beer at her face. It's very rude.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. And then she came back and picked her up. She's like, "Let's go." And my other cousin was like, "Oh, shit." This is crazy shit, man.
Oh, so there goes my brother.
I'll put him on speaker. See you on the pod, homie.
This is Global Tel-Link. You have a prepaid call from
Oh, Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
an inmate at the Ironwood State Prison.
It's my cousin in prison calling in right now.
And/or telephone number will be
That's crazy. Perfect timing.
have a prepaid call.
Of all the timing in the world.
I know.
Community service debut. My cousin Joshua, AKA Baby Bozo.
For using Global Tel-Link.
What's cracking? Hey, fool, you're on the podcast. You're on Primo's podcast.
Oh, you talking on the podcast?
Yeah, you on
Yeah.
speaker. What's up, fool? How you doing?
Hey,
pop this open.
What's up, man? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad you beat your case.
Yeah. What's up? How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just chilling by the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you.
I'm just out here.
Media now, huh?
Yeah, man.
Cash and all that.
Yeah, dog.
That's good. That's good, man. Shit. I can't wait to get out soon. You feel me? I was like, I'll pull up to the shows and stuff, show some love.
Yeah, pull out. I'll get you in free. You be behaving in there. I know how it is, but like, try not to catch another case,
Yeah.
please. I'll buy you Domino's on the outside.
I should be coming home and shit within 4 years, yo. I'll probably sooner than that.
So only 4 more?
Yeah, only 4 more.
Okay. And good behavior, you'll be out early?
Nah, he'll be on
Yeah.
the floor.
Especially with all these new laws and these classes and all that. You gotta take these opportunities, these job trades you got in here now. You know?
Yeah, we'll get you out. We'll get you a union job. We'll get you some benefits. We'll get you some mushrooms. We'll find God.
That's gonna be the new thing popping in Cali now, you know?
Yeah, it's decriminalized.
Now it's gonna be mushrooms, man. What you guys doing right now?
I'm chilling. I haven't seen you since Red West Pizza, your birthday party in Wilmington.
Damn, that was a long time ago.
You remember that?
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a minute, man.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
about to be 23 years old on February 26th.
Oh, shit. Happy birthday.
Next month.
I'll put some money on your
Happy
books.
birthday. Yeah.
I don't know how to do that, though.
Appreciate you. If you want, you talk to Fat Boy right there. You know, you can give it to Fat Boy and have Fat Boy take care of it. You know?
I'll tell him. I'll give him some right now to do it on your birthday. So you make sure he does it.
Shit, that dollar better make you holler.
He for sure gonna make sure he does it. You can save my money.
I'll put that shit on my gas tank right now.
What's going on in there? Is there a waterfall? What's happening?
First toilet.
Yeah, now my city flush is funny right now. I'm in the hole right now.
I'm sorry you're in the hole. I've been in the hole in my mind before. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that sucks, bro. I hope you get out.
Yeah, I should be going to committee sometime this week coming up. I'm gonna figure out see what's gonna happen if they're gonna kick me out to the shoe. It's a corporate shoe.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
And they
Oh,
might send me a corporate shoe, Pelican Bay shoe, and then I'll be right there for like I was looking at a 36-month shoe term, and halftime 17 months. So I already been back in the hole already going on 3 months. So I probably got like 14 months left, 13 months left. So I either finish the rest of my time off either in corporate shoe or Pelican Bay shoe. Then after that, I'll probably end up getting transferred to the 180 back to mainline to GP, you know.
Damn, Pelican Bay, the shoe. That's crazy. I think Sean did time there.
The bird cages.
Yeah.
Or corporate shoe. Yeah.
Damn, dog. Well, you take care of yourself. Fucking, I know, you know, you're in a bad environment, but you just try to be good and get out, you know?
Yeah, you're right. That shit, well, the way I look at it, you feel me, you know, it's a blessing, you know. At the end of the day, you know, prison is what it is, but at the end of the day, you know, it's the lifestyle that we chose, but at the same time, I got an opportunity to come home, so, you know, I'll kick my feet up now, you know, at the age of 22 years old, I'll kick my feet up now and do whatever I had to do in here, so I want to get kicked out the shoe or touch back down on mainline on the 180. I don't want to do. I'm going to do my classes, participate in classes and all that, try to get certificates, job trades. So I might as well just take advantage of the state. You feel me? It's for free anyway, so, you know.
Yeah, we'll get you trained up. We'll get you in the union. We'll get you down to Ilwu, down there. What the hell is that? Longshoreman.
Oh, ILW.
We'll get it cracking. That's good. It is a blessing.
We had this welding class, and I was in the welding class for a little bit. I was trying to take that job trade. I was trying to get the certificate for welding, you know. But then, you know, prison, you know, bullshit happens, you know, and CDCR be out with the bullshit. So fucking, I wasn't even here for about 3 or 4 months because everything was just moving too fast, you know. They were trying to integrate people, you know, and we ended up having a riot. We had a riot with the Bulldogs, you know. But before all that happened, you know, I was taking advantage of all these classes and all these opportunities that were laid out on the table for me, you know.
That's good, man.
I'm going to do the same thing, too. Once I get kicked out the shoe, you know.
Wow. I hope you come home soon, and I got 2 free tickets for you. I know. Or more, whatever. We'll get you into my comedy show. I got a joke about you. That shit kills, bro. But not like that. But yeah. God bless. I love you, cousin.
I love you too, man. You keep on doing what you're doing, you know. Much love, you know. And I'm glad that you're doing what you're doing, you know. Comedian, podcast, keep on doing what you're doing, you know.
I will, my man. I'm gonna pass the phone back to your brother. I love you, cuz. I can't wait till you get out. I got free tickets for you.
What's up, though?
Says right here. Yeah, his drinks already got me high as hell.
Well, you took 2 of them. Oh, yeah. For the record, I'm not drinking those. I'm still clean.
Nah, not yet. That's later.
I gave you those mushrooms. Did you eat them?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, hell yeah, I gotta do this again. It changed my whole mood for like a whole week.
I know.
Is the mushrooms like ecstasy or
More peaceful.
Yeah.
More spiritual.
like a illusion type shit, like a little trip, like, you know? There was some fucking unicorn type shit.
Yeah, they'd be good for prison. A lot less violence in there.
You have 60 seconds remaining.
What's up? You got good though?
Yeah, we're here chilling.
I love you, right?
What?
I'm fucking Craig. I love you too, yo.
Yeah, you're on speaker.
Love you, cuz.
Nah.
Alright, love the food stuff.
Stay up. That was wild timing. We could edit out
Perfect.
some of the lows, but we could leave some and a lot of that in there if he's okay with that. He didn't say anything crazy. Damn, that's wild. That's a wild life. That's some wild ass shit, man. I'm glad I just got into drugs. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are crazy, man. But I also get it. It's just was the environment you grew up in, you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wilmington's so wild. Your daddy's was about that shit too, right? OG?
Yeah.
Triple OG. Yeah, that shit's so wild to me. I just hung out at dive bars.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
I just visited y'all, and I was like, okay, I'm going back over here. Damn, man, that's crazy. I'll put some money on his books for his birthday.
Yeah, I'll shoot you the cash up right now.
Is it his or is it somebody else's?
No, it was because he's gonna get transferred already, so pretty much he can't get a package. So he's gonna put it under the homie's name. The homie's gonna get the package for him.
Okay.
Yeah.
The package, what, like you could send him goods?
Oh, he could send him like clothes, the food, hygiene, everything.
Oh, wow.
TV, radio.
Damn, that's so crazy. America. We have the highest prison population in the world, and it's privatized and it's profit, and they make so much money off of it. It's crazy. 13th Amendment. They did a whole documentary about it. Well, what else, man? Let's change the subject. No. Too dark. The mushies. How'd you like the trip? I gave you.
Oh man, that shit was amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. It was funny though, because when I shot you the text, I was like, "Oh, what should I do with it?" Now you had told me, "Do not watch a scary movie."
Yeah.
I was right there on the bed tripping. And I was like, "Oh shit, I'm watching a scary movie."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Peaceful stuff.
yeah.
Jimi Hendrix, Pink Floyd, nature,
Yeah, it was cool.
surfing.
Then my lady woke up. She's like, "What the fuck? Why are you giggling for?" I was like, "Your face looks funny as fuck."
Yeah.
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, mushrooms change the world. Imagine if all the fucking prisons were required to take mushrooms on a daily. And microdose or whatever. That'd be wild.
Yeah, that's what I want to try to get into, that microdosing.
Yeah, I think it's fine. And, I'm freshly sober again, so I'm fine with microdosing. Because fools will be in the program and take Valium for anxiety, and it's prescribed to their doctor, and they still count it as sobriety, but they look down upon microdosing mushrooms. And mushrooms, I'm sure somebody out there ruined it, but mushrooms is the only drug on this planet that I didn't get addicted to. I think it's impossible because it's just not that kind of drug. I mean, fucking meth, coke, pills, powders, alcohol, weed even. As harmless as weed is, it just kind of ran my life. That's why I had to quit. I just have that bug, the fiend, But mushrooms, I'll forget that I have a little jar to microdose when I am going dark. And I'll be like, oh yeah, you can pull yourself out and you just eat a little chiquiti, a little chepper. And then you're just not so fucking sad and depressed and shit.
Yeah, I love that. Changed my whole mood for like a whole week.
Yeah, there's certain studies coming out now where, of course, people don't want it legal. Pharmaceutical companies don't, because they said if you take one dose of mushrooms, it can work as an antidepressant for 1 to 5 years on certain persons. Isn't that crazy? People take a pill every day and pay big harma, You just go digging some cow shit. Get it from the Almighty.
All natural.
All natural, baby. No sodium, no nothing. Just a little caca. Just a little caca in your teeth. They're like, is that why you always have bad breath, Craig? Hot caca. That's my favorite word. Caca. Wait, I had a question for you. I forgot it though. Oh. All right, just tell. Yeah. All right. This a day. Like, what is it like growing up in Wilmington? It's so weird that it's neighboring cities, but it's another world. It's just active as fuck over there.
Yeah.
Is it still active? I feel like it got better for a little while, right?
But now it's starting to go up again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 90s were buck wild. That's when, stuff.
Crazy.
It was crazy. And then like the 2000, it felt like it cleaned up a little bit. For a while, until the pandemic, I would say, right? I don't know you.
Yeah, no, until like probably like 2015, 2016.
And then shit just got active.
Yeah, just a little bit active now.
Yeah, Hector was telling me they have like Task Force Thursdays where they just or something like that. What was it called? Gang.
Oh, that's from back then.
Okay.
Now they got the feds over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone's getting Ricos or what?
Nah, they're about to probably.
Damn.
So I was like, I'm going.
Yeah.
For sure. Out of sight, out of mind.
Get the hell out, man. Get the hell out. Oh, I went on a date and this girl gave me bullets. That was crazy. She gave me bullets and coffee.
Well, I heard the joke. He said, what's calling? Oh, no, it was someone else about the bullets. Like, I guess that fool touched them, whatever, and then fucking they ended up using them, whatever. The fucking cops got him and shit.
He gave, he don't touch my bullets.
Yeah, he's all touching all of them. Then I guess the cops like went to his house. They snatched him up.
And he didn't even do anything?
Nah.
He just
They
touched.
snitched on everyone, though.
He just touched somebody else's bullets?
Yeah. Then they came knocking on his door.
Oh, wow. That's some bad criminal behavior. Chris is laughing uncomfortably. He's like, I don't know what to say to you. He's from Minnesota. He's like, we got a lot of lakes.
Shit, I'll be better. Over here, we got a lot of neighborhoods.
Yeah. How many gangs are in Wilmington? 2?
No, 3. Well,
East
4.
and west, right?
Insane. Then the east side, the west side, and north side.
It's the north side now?
Well,
Is that newer?
no, that was back then.
I don't know how it works. Who's insane?
Well, that's the older gang too.
This older one?
Yeah.
Okay. God, that's so wild. And they all fight amongst each other?
Nah, it's just mainly east and west.
Y'all are from the same city. I don't understand. Aren't you supposed to get other cities? I remember Hector took me to this spot called Ghost Town or something, right?
Yeah, over the bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, this is an active area. And I was all high. I was like, let's go look at it. And we just drive through. Like, oh, this is crazy. God damn, this shit's so wild. But now you stay in Indio and you got out of that life?
Yeah, now I'm just working with the baby, my lady.
That's good. That's good.
Gotta walk away from that shit. Gets old.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. Oh, shout out to Lagunitas. You know, I'm not drinking it anymore, and it kind of was. They gave me so much, it was my demise, and probably why I had to quit. But if you are on weed, this is the best, most delicious shit on earth. That's the last 2 cans. I gave you the rest. He went home with like a 12-pack the other day, 8-pack,
yeah.
and he's probably been. That shit's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're 10, so it's like, I don't know. They're still sitting in my fridge. I had one.
They're only 10, so you need like 10 of them.
I don't know. When
I
you
think one's
drink
cool.
10, I can feel it the next day. So I try to plan that around.
I had weed
Weekends.
hangovers. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was at the end there. I was drinking. I was just drinking. I didn't really keep count because I didn't. It made me feel bad about myself. But I would, you know what I did? I just wake up and start drinking weed water, and I was like, "Oh, come on, dude," you know. And then I ruined weed. How do you ruin weed? How do you ruin weed? I turned weed into crack. I remembered people were asking me like why I quit, and I remembered another story. I was at the Comedy Store, and I already smoked all sorts of weed. Vape pens, concentrates, what's that? Joints, edibles, weed water. And then I was out of weed. I brought some joints, and they were smoked. And then I had to drive home. So then I started looking back in the area in the ashtray for roaches.
You pack a bowl.
But that's what I mean. I'm already loaded. I'm so loaded. And I was like, oh, but I have a long drive. I better get more loaded. And I got money, and I got good top shelf Kush at home, but the 45 to get home. Let me get a roach. That's not mine in the ashtray. And I'm just like, and then I got mad at myself. That's the fiend. That's why I can't really do anything, and it's fucking annoying. And a lot of people have that fiend, that bug, where they can ruin anything, and it just changes, and I'm looking in the ashtray for roaches when I have money and weed just at home, but I can't wait to get home. And I'm already completely high, which is insane, but it's always like I could be more high. I could be more high. That's the problem. I say it in my act, but I don't like regular high. I like, oh no. How can I survive this? How will I? And it's fucking just a stupid vicious cycle that I'm tired of. And so I got rid of it, you know? And once again, if I could do it, you could do it. I got another story about a buddy of mine. I ain't gonna name him. They probably don't want me telling this story, but whatever, it's anonymous. This fool is at Christmas morning with his family at his sister's house and goes in their drawers and finds 250 milligrams of pressed pure MDMA Molly and takes it on Christmas morning, and then goes back downstairs and he's bugged out, you know. He looks like my cats at night, you know. And they're like, what are you on? And he's like, nothing, I just been drinking, because, you know, they're having eggnog with rum. It's Christmas. They're like, he's like, you know, and he's rubbing everything. Oh, he can't hide 250 milligrams of pressed Molly pure. He's just bugged out. And then he broke and told them. And he that's the thing. He was sober a while. He was sober a long while. He killed his addictions, and then, you know, he was into some of the stuff I was into, pills and powders and alcohol. And then he got cleaned up for some years, but then he's like, "Oh, I can drink." And then the little, just a little more and a little more and a little more. And he starts drinking, and that's why they always say it's a wet and slippery slope. Cut to him drinking for a year, and all of a sudden he's searching for pills in his sister's drawer, and she's not an addict. That's what I mean. Like, I can't have stuff. So I had to give all my weed to my daddy. I'm like, get it out. I'm surprised I held on to those weed waters as long as I did, to be honest. I'm more into the smoking and the ritual of it, and I love rolling joints and smoking them. That I miss the most. I do love that weed water, but it's not. It's just different.
It's scary.
Yeah, that's well, it is, because he's fucking. You just start pounding, bro, and that made me want to start drinking, and that also scared me. I was like, oh no, I don't want to be digging for Molly at 8 a.m. at Christmas breakfast. And then cut to, thank God, like, out of bad can always come something good, because then he acknowledged it. He's like, fuck, I'm an addict. I can't have anything. Because if you're an addict, we just ruin shit. We just ruin it. I don't know. I stand by mushrooms, though, but I'm sure there's some idiot out there that ruined that, and they ate the mushrooms every morning and got weird, you know. For me, I'm okay with it for now. We'll see. Wet and slippery slope, Craig. No, but not that one. That one's medicine, though. Weed is medicine, too, but I love it too much. It's my baby. It was, you know. I did the math. I've smoked more years than I have not smoked. So I smoked from 12 to 29. That's 17 years. And then I came back for 2. That's 19 years. So, yeah. I still have smoked more years than I have not smoked. That's crazy. It's not supposed to be like that, I don't think. And then I was watching, like, Bob Marley talking about the difference between alcohol and weed, and why he doesn't drink and why he smokes so much. He goes like, weed, you meditate. He's like, alcohol, no good. I fucked up his accent. I sound like a racist asshole. But he had a thick accent, man. And yeah, but even he knew. But once again, he's Bob fucking Marley, man. If you live at home with your mama, then maybe you should quit. I don't know. I'm running thin, man. I ain't got shit. What you got, homie? Goods? You always share the positive shit, though. I see you out there putting in the work.
Yeah, you got to. You got to put more positive than negative.
Yeah, man.
Once you get stuck on the negative, you go down. Sorry, I caught on to that.
Downhill real quick.
Yeah.
if just cut out all negativity. I have no. That's what 2023. I'm into healing and cutting out. If you a caca head and you bring me down, bye-bye. We're fucking done. I'm only vibing with my tribe and we're going up, baby. We going up. Fuck all the bullshit. And yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, poop story. Give me a poop story. I know you probably shit those sweats you're wearing right now, huh?
No, not yet. I don't even know what to say. Oh, I got one fucking. I got drunk. One time I got drunk on my fucking lady's cousin. We're all in the lake and shit with the Hennessy bottle. Fucking, I went home and fucking. I guess that I had fell asleep. Well, before I fell asleep, I fucking thought, I just ripped one and shit.
Ooh.
And then so I was passed out, and then fucking my lady had got home and shit. She's all like, "Are you fucking serious, dude?" I was like, "What do you mean?" They fucking say, "Look at your drawers." I was like, "Oh shit!" I thought I just let one rip and shit. I was like, "Fuck."
You just slept in that shit all night, huh?
Nah, it was only like 10 minutes.
Okay.
I was like, "Fuck."
You're like, is that why my nuts stink so much?
I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, the poopy. I'm done. That's what 2023 is. I'm done pooping my pants. I'm done with haters and crabby people that just fuck off, dude. There's so many of them too. But there's also so many dope people that aren't that. So just hang with them. And then healing. I'm gonna do ayahuasca retreat. I'm terrified. Oh boy, what demons we gotta face, Craig.
What's that?
It's some medicine. I think it's from Peru, Mexico too. It's indigenous shit. Our people took it back in the day. I believe they took it to become a man. Like when it came that time, you just basically go to hell and back. You face whatever you gotta face, and it's supposed to heal you. And I know many persons that have done it, and they just speak. It's not really a drug. You don't do it like that because you just fucking vomit and shit your pants and face whatever you got to face, you know? Whatever we're running from or hiding from or whatever teaches you self-love. I don't know what it does, but I'm about to find out and I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified.
So I'll be too.
Yeah.
I think like hundreds of little gnomes run up your body and like go inside you and like fix whatever's wrong with you too. That's a common
They
thing.
say that?
Yeah.
I knew gnomes were real.
Yeah.
I knew it, man.
That's crazy.
You just gotta eat copious amounts of hallucinogens to find them. No wonder I've been attracted to all, those weird people put all the gnomes outside. I always stare and look at them. Look at these gnomes. Man, that's wild. Well, they're doing that scientist talked about the DMT and how people are staying in that universe longer, and they're all coming back with the same stories. And it's like, so there's like some DMT universe out there.
Yeah.
That separate people in different rooms both have the exact same experience. That shit's so trippy to me. I'm scared of that one too, because didn't they say that one's speed? I was like, I like speed too much.
Well, I mean, ayahuasca is DMT. It's just a way to get it to stick around, or like, because it's
nice.
two things. One thing's DMT. The other thing's the thing that stops your brain from burning through the DMT, so it lingers. That's why, because if you like smoke DMT, it's like a 15-minute thing.
I guess I am gonna do it. I just know Ron White did it and he got sober, so I was like, I'm gonna follow suit. He saw a hypnotist to get sober and then ayahuasca retreat to heal. And he's good now. So I was like, all right, follow my heroes. Not Mitch Hedberg and Jimi Hendrix. Yeah, that Mitch Hedberg got so dark. He's one of the greatest comics ever, and he's a legend. If you don't know him, you should. But he was into heroin, and they had to, I didn't even know all of this. I believe they amputated his arm or leg before he died.
Damn.
And then he died. It's like, yeah. This is the dark one. Moral of the story, don't do drugs. Don't gangbang.
Stay in
But-
school.
Stay in school. No, fuck school.
Yeah.
Start entrepreneurship. Start a business. Get in a union. Fucking poop your pants. No, I'm just kidding. Just searching for the funny. And yeah, poor Mitch. Rest in peace, brother. He was one of the greats. I fucking love that fool. He was just a druggie, you know. He didn't get out, and it got him. Yep, I think that's it. I'm done, man.
I got too high. I fucked up.
It's okay.
Nah, man.
Fuck. I was like, damn.
No. We'll edit it, and I'll do a little solo part 2. And we'll make it longer. We'll get it cracking. No, thank you for doing it. I just wanted you to talk about that life and how to get out or whatever. The positive side of it.
Yeah, pretty much don't get into that shit because that's fucking. It's hard to get rid of. Stay stuck in that shit.
Yeah, that's why everyone moves out of state.
Yeah. Also, I took my ass to India.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck you, I'm gonna retire.
You came to my show in Texas, too. You're out there.
Oh, yeah.
El Paso.
That was like in 2016?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was out there too.
You were with your lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My
Did you guys
dumbass-
move out there?
Yeah. We were out there for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And my dumbass was like, oh, let's come back. And then fucking fucked it all up.
Yeah. Texas is cool. It's too hot, though. Hot. You're also next to Juarez. That shit's crazy.
That's all go. That shit was popping.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
$5 drinking drunk.
I always wanted to go, but everyone was like, no, don't go.
It's not that bad.
I mean, kind of was the murder capital of the world for a little while there.
What's the appeal of going there?
Just fun. Just dangerous.
Bar hopping.
Got firecrackers and hookers, man. Come on, dog. What do you mean? What? It's cracking. Oh man, I need to heal. Why do I like firecrackers and hookers? Anyways, it's fun. Tell me someone that doesn't like a mortar bomb and a nice pair of titties in their face. That's a good time. That's a good time.
That's a happy time.
That's a happy time. That's a happy thoughts. Well, hello. Okay. Maybe you do got time to take a nap. Don't be late though,
No.
because it's sold out. He's coming to my show tonight. It's
Got
cracking.
some
It's 7. You got some time. All right.
I had a long ass night.
You be partying again. We got to get you sober.
No, I had to.
Nobody ever has
Nah,
to
that's true.
party.
Yeah.
No, I had to. I had to
Pretty
do blow
much.
all night. You don't understand. You don't understand.
No, that wasn't all night. Not till the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all bad.
That's it, pimpin'. Thank you for watching Community Service Podcast. This has been a mellow yellow and some crazy shit. And thank you for showing up to my shows and liking and subscribing and blowing me up. I see you out there, people. I see your comments. I see the love, the positivity, and that's it. I said it on my stories, but I found my lane. I represent the drug addicts, junkies, skeezers, and weirdos, and that's fine. but like how to get out, how to level up, how to better, because we don't need to do that shit and be down there and on dope and whatnot. You see what happens. It's fucking to legendary comics to my cousin. It's just a sad world. Get out, motherfuckers. Get out. Hold on to the side of the pool and pull yourself out of the deep end, because ain't nobody coming to get you. It's on you, homie. It's on you. You can only save yourself. That's the crazy truth too. Even on mama's unconditional love won't do it. It's up to you. And I guess that's my message to the world, and to make it funny as well, because who the fuck wants to be serious all the time? And also, I get it. I get relapsing. I get it. It's fucking hard. And drugs feel real good, but we know where they lead. They lead to jail or death or missing teeth. and that ain't good. But, you know, if you're on a little weed, little mushies, I still promote that, even though I'm not really on that shit. Weed, anyways. I be microdosing. And, yeah, just always choose. Do what's best for you in that moment. And you know when you're lying to yourself. You know, you should. Unless you're fucking. Then you'll just stay where you're at. Stop lying to yourself. I had to stop lying to myself. That's what it was. Like I was just getting too high every day, all day. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. You shouldn't be on 100 milligrams by 2 p.m. and then keep going. You know, it's not fine.
Shit,
I'm a good driver, though. You're only on 20. You'll be all right. It's cut to him missing the show.
I'm like
I
15.
fucked up.
Nah, I'm still cool.
Yeah.
My cousin drove.
Yeah.
I'll be asleep.
The fool's passed out. My show.
Well, that shit already got me. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, that's liquid. It goes quick. That's why it's good. You don't gotta wait. It
That's
goes
too
through your
good.
liver, your bladder.
Too good.
Yeah, that's the problem. Those things are too good. So be careful. Well, also, if I was buying those, I wouldn't have done what I did. I'm a comedian, and they sponsor me, and they give me cases, and then I had a stack this high, and then you just start to chugging. You just get to going, and you feel good. You feel loosey goosey, you know. Ooh, I miss them. Give me a sip. Let me get some. You see it in my eyes. I was like, Once again, it's just weed, though. It's not that other real narcotics. Those are the true devils of this world. But do what you got to do, and we out here bettering ourselves. And stay up, and God bless. And yeah, that's it. Thank you. Peace.
Peace.